careful with them. Don't relax yourself. Don't relax. Don't give chance to some of these guys. Ichichiro, for example, Ichichiro Chakwa Edgar Lungu. Don't approach it with kid gloves. Don't approach it with kid gloves. Ndemyeba kale natampo kulanda palichi. Kale natampo kulanda palichi. Pachilo Chakwa Edgar Lungu. You don't know to what extent these people planned around this funeral of Edgar Lungu. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know how far these people planned on this issue of Edgar Lungu's death. You don't know. So don't take it lightly. Don't take it lightly. Apapajama politics, very dangerous politics. Very dangerous politics, because na Lungu ine tamula shimpa mwamenso kumona Lungu uyu alifwa uyu Lungu ICHITUMBI tamula shimpa mwa amenso. Be very careful with these people. Don't take them lightly. Don't take Bayu Baba Ababa Antwanika na Baba MALUKULA but ICHITUMBI family. Don't take them lightly. People have been saying, no, Tayali, hey, Tayali, you are not being sensitive. You are not being sensitive. Now, all of you, no, I'm being insensitive. I'm being insensitive. What are you saying now with what has happened now? What are you saying? What are you saying? I told you, MAKEBI ZULU, you. MAKEBI ZULU has got plans. Our too. They are doing politics. These people, they know what they are doing. They want to usurp power from Hakainde HICHILEMA using ICHITUMBI. And some of you, you thought that I was being insensitive. You thought in the water. Some of you were even calling me, you can't do this. Hey, you can't talk about my Esther Lungu. Hey, you can't talk about MAKEBI ZULU. Hey, MAKEBI ZULU is just hired. Are you still that dumb? Are you still that dull to not to see that Papa, you will? Are you that dull? Are you that dull not to see that this is about power? This is about taking over from Hakainde HICHILEMA. This is about removing UPND out of power. Can't you see it? How dumb can you be without seeing, for not seeing this? You can't see that Awabantu Hakainde HICHILEMA out of power in ways that are not regular, in ways that are not the normal democratic processes. These people were not looking at 2026. They were not looking at 2026. They were not looking at 2026. They had plans. They had plans. That is why when Edgar Lungu died, because even me, who has been so confident to say, I'm beginning to doubt. I'm beginning to doubt. I'm telling you, even me, who was so confident, because the thing is that, I'm sitting and I'm going through, I'm replaying everything. I'm replaying everything. And certain things, Panyapale Shalama gap. When Walungu died, I got a phone call from somebody that was in South Africa. He informed me that Walungu never fokuna. So I waited. I said, okay, let me wait to confirm. But he told me never for. Next, I received a phone call from I don't know if I should mention, but anyway, this guy is from Zambia. He told me. Then I had to call somebody again, who are they among the Lungu whatever. And he told me, yes, now. I called one guy who was very close, Kuriba Lungu. He told me, no. Later on, anyway, it took a little bit of time here and there for somebody to really come and convince. But then somebody came and told me to say, no, okay, now, but we shouldn't announce that now. Why shouldn't we announce? No, we should keep the body. We should keep the body. Because Balungu tawashile fintu tawashile wino. So we need to sort out things. We need to sort out things before we announce. next no, we need to embalm the body for 2 years. We need to embalm the body for 2 years so that ama elections yakapite. I said no. So when all these things was happening, that's when I said no. Ine valungu na bafwa, we should just go announce. Just announce. Inform government. No, we can't inform government. Until somehow they came up and they what is this? Tasila is the one that announced. And yet I was saying, inform our uteko, tell our government to announce this. But I saw Tasila announcing. Mpichiroku Nakachinda is holding a press conference almost simultaneously. If you go back, you will see that there was coordination, proper coordination. Tasila is announcing Yuku. Nakachinda is also having a press conference saying Edgar Lungu has been killed by the Zambian government. MAKEBI ZULU is also coming in. I am the spokesperson and we will handle things according to the way, whatever. Edgar Lungu was not a former president. He was not treated properly. You see? So they coordinated. Now, this man, I'm live. And he's calling video if I pick mwala on for. So let me do this. I respect this man, so that's why I'm able to but now when I get the video now when I munich that video ndimo not okay. Yeah. So they coordinated the way they were announcing messages. Meanwhile, once they were trooping into South Africa. Now, you can see that these people, they had a very good plan. Because all of a sudden, everyone was trooping into South Africa. Because ordinarily, what you would have expected is that, these people, they would have been saying, okay, ICHITUMBI chileisa. But no, they were all trooping into South Africa. Once they went into South Africa. These people had a well-schemed plan. And that plan was not anything other than to make sure that they bring down the government of Hakainde Hichilema. By UPND, if you are taking this lightly, one day you will remember me. One day you will regret. These people, they are not sleeping. If you think that these people, they are happy to see Hakainde Hichilema moving up and down as president, if you think these people, they are happy to see Jack Mwimbo as a minister, if you think these people, they are happy to see Chipoka Mulenga as a minister, you are joking. They believe that the government of Zambia is theirs. These were PF Kabwalalas, the Chitumbi family. They believe that they are entitled to government and nobody else. They are there. They are busy scheming. What is it that we can do? To remove Hakainde Hichilema? They are not sleeping. And if they are not sleeping, how can you, by UPND, go to sleep? How can you, by UPND, go to sleep? Yes, people are saying, no, UPND is doing this, UPND is doing this. I mean, we know for a fact that if you answer to more position, you are just finding yourself, so Kelvin has resigned. Kelvin Champa, whatever. You are just watching. Yes, certain things you to facilitate and everything, but I think you need to up your game. You need to up your game. You need to up your game. Trust me, by UPND, up your game. Don't allow this nonsense. Don't allow this nonsense. Don't think, no. Hey, no, we have to show that we are democratic. Hey, we have to be, yeah. Mukaisanga punch. Mukaisanga punch. Mukaisanga punch. These people were in power. These people, they also have people within government at the moment. They still have people in government. They have the money. So be very careful by UPND. Don't take anything for granted. Don't take anything for granted. Don't take anything for granted. That MAKEBI Zulu, he is a person of interest. No doubt, not to come at no. MAKEBI Zulu is a person of interest. MAKEBI Zulu, what is happening? They clearly pronounced crimes relating to Edgar Lungu's death. They clearly. According to them, Edgar Lungu did not die a natural death. According to them. If in there under Tevufi, we heard it from Nakachinda. We have heard MAKEBI Zulu. MAKEBI Zulu saying, if Hakainde HICHILEMA had not denied Edgar Lungu going to South Africa, if he had not denied him to go for medicals, Edgar Lungu will still be alive. MAKEBI Zulu has repeatedly said that Edgar Lungu was being denied passage to go to South Africa and seek medical attention. This is there in black and white. It is there in videos. MAKEBI Zulu has repeatedly said, if only Hakainde HICHILEMA had allowed Edgar Lungu to go for medicals, Edgar Lungu will still be alive. Is that a simple statement? Is that a simple statement? Edgar Lungu nafwa. Edgar Lungu is dead. And somebody comes up to say, if this Hakainde HICHILEMA had allowed him to go for medicals, because there are people that believe to say, you know, you allowed him when you realize that he's dead. That's when you allowed him. You knew that he was going to die. That's why you allowed him. It is been a MAKEBI Zulu that have been saying that no, even when he passed by airport, they used their intelligence to pass by airport. It is them that have been running a narrative to say the person, somebody was fired because he allowed Edgar Lungu to go out. These things are there. These things are there. These things are there. Why were they coming up with all these things? Now, isn't it interesting that isn't it what is it? Isn't it necessary that this MAKEBI Zulu is brought in to explain how many times Hakainde HICHILEMA refused HH? MAKEBI Zulu is back home now. Can we ask him how many times? Can we give MAKEBI Zulu an opportunity to tell the public how many times Hakainde HICHILEMA stopped Edgar Lungu to go for medical attention? People have believed, you people have believed that no, Edgar Lungu was being stopped from going for medicals. And these messages have come from people like MAKEBI. Now I'm saying, MAKEBI is there. can MAKEBI ZULU be given an opportunity? Be given an opportunity so that he can tell the Edgar Lungu in our story, in our courts. He said the Edgar Lungu story. He said the Edgar Lungu story. No, we need to tell the Edgar Lungu story. We need to tell the Edgar Lungu story when he was in South Africa. He is now in Zambia. MAKEBI ZULU is now in Zambia. Can MAKEBI ZULU tell the Edgar Lungu story in Zambia so that Zambians can hear? Give MAKEBI ZULU an opportunity to tell the Edgar Lungu story in Zambia. He didn't do it in South Africa. He failed to do it in South Africa. He failed to do it in South Africa. Fine. Maybe there it was difficult. It was difficult for him to say the Edgar Lungu story. Now he's in Zambia, where he has all the evidence and everything. Because we need to see those letters which were presented, which were presented to government, where Edgar Lungu wrote to say, this is the letter from the doctor. I need to go for medicals. And we want to see where, the government said, no, you can't go. No, you can't go. You can't go for medicals. Because a lot of people have been saying, no, government was stopping him from going for medicals. And some of us, we have been struggling to explain that. In the fire, MAKEBI ZULU, to be given an opportunity to explain how many times government really said, no, you can't go for your medicals. I want that. This is very important, Mwebantu. This is very important. MAKEBI is there now. Let's give him that opportunity. Let's give him that opportunity. Then the next thing is, let MAKEBI ZULU explain, who is this person who was fired? How did they pass through the airport? How did they elude the security? How did they elude the security to get on the plane and to go to South Africa? How did they do it? Who picked them when they reached in South Africa? Who picked them? Where did they go? Where did they go? Because we want to know how Edgar Lungu was neglected by government. MAKEBI ZULU, let MAKEBI ZULU tell us. Let MAKEBI ZULU tell us. Then from there, Lungu in Afwireshani. How did Lungu die? Who was there? Who was there? Is what Nakachinda was saying, is it true? They were together. They are together, those people. They are together, those people. Is it true? We have an opportunity to ask MAKEBI ZULU. We have an opportunity to ask these questions to MAKEBI ZULU. We have an opportunity. MAKEBI ZULU. Malukula wa HICHITUMBI chabalungu. HICHITUMBI chabalungu chili kuisa. If we are saying Edgar Lungu is a state property, if we are saying Edgar Lungu is the state property, we have got the right to ask those who were with him when we hear he has died. Because these people could actually be suspects to the death of a former head of state. This MAKEBI ZULU could actually be a suspect to the death of Edgar Lungu. He could be a suspect. He could be a suspect. Can we have some information? Can we have some certainty coming out of MAKEBI ZULU? Because MAKEBI ZULU is the one who has been with them. MAKEBI ZULU is a spokesperson for the family. We need this MAKEBI ZULU to tell us. We need the stories. Come on, don't say no more politics. They started it. They started it. They were scheming things to usurp power from Hakainde HICHILEMA. So by UPND, we ufensoni shakoba yobala tumonati. Uyumuntunaisha, they accused you. If some of us didn't jump on the bandwagon to defend you, People of Zambia would have been throwing stones at you, accusing you of having killed Edgar Lungu. They would have, some of us, if we had not jumped to defend you by UPND, today, people would have been throwing stones. Today, people would have been calling Hakainde HICHILEMA a murderer who has murdered Edgar Lungu because of MAKEBI ZULU. So, pebefa kumfenso ya party yo shana. Pebefa kumfenso. Pebefa so. Tufile mwa ipusha MAKEBI ZULU. ICHITUMBI chabalungu chili kuisa. Iyo chili ku South Africa kuisa. Londolo la wino chili shani. Avile shani lungu. Nani waliko? Mufile mwa ipusha. You must ask this MAKEBI ZULU. You must now tell us. Edgar Lungu is a state property. And as a state property, we need to know. We need to know. That's why we were paying security personnel around Edgar Lungu. We were paying security. So once somebody go to ashukira bali nanko tufile tuwawe pusha. Tufile tuwawe pusha tekule kapofe yo. Tufile tuwawe pusha bafile balondolola. Bafile balondolo. Apata palifya kuba jiyo mutampe you start feeling no this what these people. If we had not stood against them, if we didn't, counter, they would have brought you problems. So don't spare them. Don't spare them. Don't spare this MAKEBI ZULU. Look what they have taken us through. The court has ruled, no, take ICHITUMBI, but no Barikana. They are busy, embarrassing our country. So tapali fya kumfensoni apai yo, tapali fya kumfensoni. MAKEBI ZULU, you need to talk to him. You need to talk to him and take your time. Take your time. Keep him somewhere, give him food. You talk to him nicely. Talk to him nicely. Don't even be in a hurry to say what. Don't even listen to whoever. This is serious, my man. It's very serious. It's very serious. And I thought you have a death certificate. MAKEBI ZULU afila londolo pa death certificate. Bimbiabu fi. I posted a death certificate, but bimbiabu fi. MAKEBI ZULU afila londolo wino. Afila londolo ni state property. Tumule kereve yo. Muimule kere la fie. MAKEBI ZULU afila londolola. But one be alive, but no, he's just a lawyer. No. MAKEBI ZULU is very part and parcel of all this nonsense. He's very much part and parcel of all this nonsense. Even when he has been talking, you can clearly see that he is part and parcel of this. But before I come to that one, look at those of you, look at what the condition. Look at the big condition that they have put. The big condition is that no, we will only bring a body if Hakainde HICHILEMA agrees that he's not going to be part of the state funeral. He's not going to be part of the state funeral. Now, some of you have fallen for that. Some of you fell for that. You are saying, oh, yeah, let Hakainde HICHILEMA just delegate Vana Lumango. Hey, what? Are you serious? Now, with what is happening, with the way MAKEBI ZULU has come out, he has come out very hard wanting to take over power. Because plan yabona ifidikwa. What MAKEBI ZULU is doing now, that is plan B. Their plan A was to take over power using ICHITUMBI. Now they have failed, and that's how MAKEBI ZULU has gone through this. Because you can't tell me to say, no, that was not part of the plan. No, MAKEBI ZULU, that was part of the plan. No, let him just delegate. A lot of people just jumped in. No, let him just delegate. Let me tell you what could have happened if Hakainde HICHILEMA would have been foolish enough to say, yes, bring the body, and I'm going to stay away. On that state funeral, Who would have been present? Even if, okay, you say it's the vice president. The vice president is there. Who would have been present? The army commander. All the heads. The army commander for the defense. The army, the commander for ZNS. The commander for Air Force. The Inspector General of Police. They would have been there. And then we would have had the soldiers. We would have had soldiers of different ranks with guns performing, you know, whatever their drill. Imagine, because I'm a soldier, imagine if at all those soldiers just went and picked commander, armed forces, and all the security heads arrested. Vana Rumango arrested. Next, take us to where HH is. Take us to where HH is. HH wakuya ikatafika ili niishi bonsoku naipwa. Because if you get the army commander, you get the commander for Zambia Air Force, ZNS, whatever. That's it. That's it. Who is going to command? Nangumulanda, no, HH will be with soldiers. Who is going to command those soldiers? Who is going to command them? That would have been a coup. That was an attempted treason. That was an attempted treason. If HH was not careful, you would have watched it so. You would have watched it like a movie. Because if you and them here, these people, they were in power. These people were in power. These people had employed. They were in power for 10 years. 10 years. They had employed a number of men and women in uniform. And you know how they paged some of the people from a certain region. And they brought in their own people. This is the truth. This is the truth. Look at a good example. MAKEBI ZULU. MAKEBI ZULU's brother. Where is MAKEBI ZULU's brother? He's a police officer. I'm giving you an example. PF went, but MAKEBI ZULU's brother is still a police officer. He's still a police officer. I've just given you one example. But how many other people that we don't know who are in the defense force, who are in whatever. How many are they? Do we even know how many they are? Do we even know? Do we even know what they are doing? Eh? What if this MAKEBI ZULU, na BA-ESTHER, they were busy talking? Eh? And they would have just, usurped power just like that using ICHITUMBI. Eh? And the palace, you might be thinking at your ICHITUMBI chakwa Edgar Lungu chilimo. Eh? It's the body of Edgar Lungu. Ela mwadewa fe ngwangwa muchitumbi ba ishure chitumbi uyo Edgar Lungu ali mutunturu. Eh? Power taken over. Power taken over. Barricade. No body viewing. Why? You could be conducting a state funeral, so after bamishinguluka bamikata kwa mwadawa afya uyo Edgar Lungu uyo afu. Eh? So be very careful by UPND. Mwikwata isonya yo balanda yo twaumfira tayari whatever. Be real. We are protecting our country. Sovereignty of our country tekwa kwangala yo. Tekwa kwangala. This MAKEBI ZULU is a person of interest. MAKEBI ZULU is a person of interest. Why has MAKEBI ZULU been insisting to say no? Hakainde HICHILEMA ekasangwako. Hakainde HICHILEMA should not be there. No, whatever. We would want to see the evidence. We want the evidence. We want the evidence. Uyu MAKEBI ZULU. We want the evidence. Ukoba tichachine. Edgar Lungu ali mwebero kwa tiyo. Hakainde HICHILEMA esangwako. We want the evidence that Edgar Lungu is dead. Otherwise, I mean, these guys could have been planning a coup. Could have been the plan B. Whilst MAKEBI ZULU Lelanda, his brother and Nabambi Wakada, they just corner 171 Kaneva Shan, they corner them, Baba Longa na Mumasaka. Tieni ukuri aka inde ichile. Kuria wasanga waka inde ichile mana walonga. Mpia, mumbogo shimongo uchafu machi Edgar Lungu. Be very careful. Be very careful. Ndela nevi kwa tinani kane muntu wandi. But village tikefia so. So some of you people who are naive to say, why can't Edgar Lungu just recuse himself? Why can't Edgar Lungu just why can't Hakainde Hichilema recuse himself? No, not at all. It was very dangerous. It was very, very dangerous. I couldn't go in details to talk like that at that moment. But it was a delicate moment. When Ivana Lumango said to say, take reason, she was right. She was right. That woman is wise. She was right. So don't even be bothered that Shan, you call presidential, whatever. This is another plan. They had another plan. And that plan which they had was not a proper plan. At least MAKEBI ZULU should be able to tell us how many times government stopped by Edgar Lungu to go out. We want to know how many times. With proof. He's the lawyer of Lungu. We want to know. Where is Edgar Lungu? Is Edgar Lungu really dead? Is Edgar Lungu really dead? Can MAKEBI ZULU tell us, is Edgar Lungu really dead? Can MAKEBI ZULU tell us what was the plan? What is this plan about? No, Hakainde Hichilema should not be there on the state funeral. What is this plan? What is this plan? What is the evidence? What is the evidence? Nice, at least it's there. Let us see. Let us have a chat. Let MAKEBI ZULU tell us the Edgar Lungu story. Let MAKEBI ZULU tell us the Edgar Lungu story. Yeah. For real. This is a very serious matter by UPND. It's very serious. Look at this matter very seriously. And don't go back to be very serious. There is a number phone calls about pay. I'm opening phone lines. Mulandepo. It's very serious. Very, very serious. MAKEBI ZULU te wakuleka iyo. MAKEBI ZULU needs it needs to be given an opportunity to tell us the story. Bayendereshani. Bayendereshani. Afireshani Edgar Lungu. Afireshani. Alikwisa. Can you give us some proof that Edgar Lungu nafwa? Tuashukira komuntu inga tupela proof mwe. Kaini wonse that we don't have the proof. Who has the proof? Only MAKEBI ZULU. MAKEBI ZULU has the proof. Atupele kama picture. Tumone kwa HICHITUMBI chabalungu atoa zona. Kaini na banani kana BA-ESTHER Lelanda nabo. So ngatakuja mantuwa nikane ama proof. Kuchale abali kuna nikane abali ku South Africa. Abatumina phone. Bamutumine ama proof. But abali kulete chimulanda na bukaidi bali mu another jurisdiction. But you have got somebody who is within the jurisdiction. Can we interact with this guy? Can this guy give us information? Not if you're going to pay red carpet and president. How do you go utambo criminal president before Taulachsa clear my issues? MAKEBI ZULU has got issues to clear with the Zambian people before he thinks of contesting as president. Before MAKEBI ZULU is on the ballot for Zambians to vote for him, MAKEBI ZULU has to clear issues yakwa surrounding Edgar Lungu to the Zambian people first. Before you allow MAKEBI ZULU to be contesting as president, can we have MAKEBI ZULU clear the Zambian people issues surrounding Edgar Lungu's death? Because Edgar Lungu, I mean, this guy was the lawyer to Edgar Lungu, and he's a spokesperson to the family. He has all the information. He has all the information. Let's get that information. Let's get that information from this guy. Hello? 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 Hello?
Good evening, Wakaramba.
Good evening.
How am I? Water with a lot of sense. Now, Mushawa Tayali, you have really inspired me with the message. Mwalishiwa elio balandati ukwisule fiparakasa. Ukwisule fiparakasa. Bakalama. You know, there is one first thing concerned on Arabangira ukukuranda kopa nono. Bali ba iziti wa makozo chikote. As you said, what I'm referring to. I'm sure it's the Minister of Energy. You know what, Batayari? You know, from all the things you should have said, you know, this is not how a government official must represent himself to people.
Imagine.
I didn't agree with you. Mamona, I didn't agree with you. We want to know what is happening. For sure, that we can. But try to defend yourselves somewhere as our politics, the way they are. Our politics is it was a minister, you announced me previously. You know, this is our government. That's to be the honest truth be told. But if you remember the minister, like what you said on Diamond TV, but then I think even in parliament was asked, Mamona. It was very, very, very hard and difficult to connect. Clear roadmap was very, really difficult. Now, today, again, you come to people who come up no, I'm allowed 3 hours of confidence. No. Even for sometimes, they cannot even pick people for their press conference. No one. I think that was the best. Better just to shy away or to stay away. No calling even for the press conference. Mama. Okona fumako. Bakaramba. Iya kama MAKEBI ZULU. Batayali, this is what I'm telling you. What I'm and what you are saying is very beautiful. But MAKEBI ZULU, you have to be asked.
Sana.
And narero na yena is also Mwalanda Batayali. You have also again admitted kuri bali abantu ekyo barela ndokwati kushoyu mdala chachine atalifwa. It's because of Ififine. Because we saw these things coming. Here, Quiver to Jim Chams, to Harifura, here and there. No clear roadmap, what you have to church in Balavila. You know, it's a very, very, very sad story when I look at BA-ESTHER. Although people they've been attacking you, not to talk about your country, but you had a point and I still support you because whatever mayo ngo mupashi uyo mutimo wakwati ile bado mebandi bali mu fridge for 5 months now as we are speaking beno mutimo wabo uli kuisala umuntu walirana kwa beti umuntu walubulunobe umuntu walikateka now awe na yimwe mangutapa soswa batari. There is a certain lot of sensitive matters which you have said, my brother, and those matters, they have to be taken so seriously. MAKEBI ZULU is supposed to be scrutinized, no pusher, and he has to tell us what really is happening. He was our former president.
Yeah.
As the way of the incumbent president, he was the second president. To follow to Aranda, when you think of it, you have grown up. I am Angalo.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Hello?
Good evening, Chilufyatari. This is Miji. I'm calling from the Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC.
Okay, please go ahead.
Yes, my humble appeal goes to the Zambia police, to be specific, the Inspector General of Police, Grafel Musamba. He must immediately arrest MAKEBI ZULU. MAKEBI ZULU has a lot of answers that he must tell the Zambian people. As Africans, when you go with a person anywhere and that person dies, those who are living must be able to tell exactly what had happened. He just have to tell us exactly.
What happened?
No more, no less. And finally, former President Edgar Lungu is a government trophy. He ruled this country for 7 years. We need an explanation how he died. The postmortem must be carried out before he is buried. We want to know exactly what happened to our former President Edgar Lungu. I may not have supported him, but he ruled this country.
He did. Yeah.
Finally, Raphael Nakachinda should not be given bail. Let him serve the jail sentence. He had told the nation that he had information that President HICHILEMA was meeting the judges at Community House in the night. Let him now serve that jail sentence. Thank you, Chulfatari, for picking my call.
Thank you. And on Nakachinda as well. On Nakachinda also is on record having said that Edgar Lungu was poisoned. Edgar Lungu was poisoned. Yes, he could have said it in South Africa, but that message was accusing the Zambian government. That message was accusing the Zambian government. He said it in South Africa, but he was accusing the Zambian government. Raphael Nakachinda must also be questioned over these issues. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Yes, Mr. Tayali, I just wanted to contribute in form of a question. In Zambia, don't they indict where they call Mr. MAKEBI ZULU to testify before Parliament what happened under oath? And if he makes mistakes, if he lies, then he faces imprisonment.
Well, listen, Parliament can actually call, can call somebody to come and give whatever information, whatever. Parliament can do that, but it is not an investigative wing. You understand? It is not an investigative wing. The investigation is solely the responsibility of the investigative wings, particularly in this case the police. Those are the ones that are supposed to do such investigations, not Parliament. Yeah, I hope I've answered you.
Okay.
Thank you.
You have.
Yeah.
You have. Thank you.
Hello?
Shani, boss.
Buena, Shani.
Yeah, I'm fine. So you are speaking sense, which every person who means well to the nation, or Zambia to be precise, has to follow you. And to the government, they should also listen to such advices coming from you people. First, to start with, the government is forgetting that it's dealing with the opposition that has money. And they can easily manipulate any system with that same money. This is the reason why the influence which these people are carrying is unprecedented, because people know that these people have got money, and whenever they go, people will follow. And to some extent, if the opposition today to organize a rally and people attend, they will come with something in their pockets. Then they can come from the rally organized by the government.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
I blame the media team, starting from the Minister of Information, going down to the party media. I don't know how I can call it, because there is no coordination from these people. This one will come today.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. Hello? 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 Nakachinda, na MAKEBI ZULU. These are people of high interest. And we are not just being malicious. We are talking about what they said, what they did. The nation need to know. The nation need to know. No one should blame me to say, no, I am advocating for MAKEBI ZULU to be arrested. No, MAKEBI ZULU should be happy that, you know, we are giving him an opportunity. Hello?
Yes, Vataj.
Yes.
Yeah, you've spoken very well. Very well articulated.
Thank you.
I think, allow me to blame the government. They've just been too reluctant.
I'm telling you. MAKEBI ZULU, can you imagine today, MAKEBI ZULU arrives in the country, he even goes to have meeting with the Kawalalas in jail.
No,
you people,
no.
MAKEBI ZULU, ana meeting na Wakawalala, mu prison.
Imagine.
They have buried money. And you allow MAKEBI ZULU to go there. No, it's democracy. Nonsense.
No, this is not democracy.
What MAKEBI ZULU has done, is it democracy? Is it democracy? Is there anything like democracy in what MAKEBI ZULU has done?
This is fooling the government to the uttermost.
Imagine.
No.
Apasa tunalandaka MAKEBI ZULU nakachana 3 rounds. Kale ufanye wino. Abana na banani kani amasa supporters bako bali na platform hapa. Bali tuseka na kutuseka. After what they have done.
You can imagine.
This is nonsense.
You remember that lady who had kept the skeleton for the husband for some months?
Yes.
This is what is happening.
It's the same, but it's worse off. It's worse off because this guy, there is a plan.
There is a plan. Is there anyone who can confess to say he saw the body of Alungu?
Awe. Can we ask MAKEBI ZULU about this?
Zero. No. If there was a good opportunity to strike and capture MAKEBI, it is now. He should be captured so that he can testify.
You hear tomorrow at no, MAKEBI ZULU has vanished.
No. Because even in Christianity we have got some limits.
Even in Christianity, my brother, even in churches, they do excommunicate. Muchurch.
Exactly.
Even in church. You can't just misbehave in church and they keep you. Even in church, they suspend, they discipline and whatever they do. They sanction. Muchurch. What about in politics? What about in politics?
Because you remember they were saying, no,
Mingalato. They've also joined the Mingalato PF using some other means.
And they are doing it badly. They are doing it badly. Look how they have embarrassed us. ICHITUMBI 5 months. 5 months.
5 months. Where? In Zambia, we've never witnessed this.
No, thanks, my brother.
I'm not happy about this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello, how are you?
Hello?
Hello, how are you?
Fine.
Hello.
Yes, is that Precious?
Yes, yes.
Yes, Precious, go ahead.
I was laughing. I just... Oh, my God.
Precious, your line is very bad. Maybe call again. Your line is very bad, Precious. I can hardly hear you. Hello?
Hello, good evening, Tali.
Good evening.
Great presentation, and I must commend you for your well presented, program.
Thank you.
I want to ask a question. Mr. Tan. When you are going for medical examination, do you have to carry a medical doctor on your shoulders?
No, you don't carry
as in the case of former president going to South Africa, but with a lawyer who turns out to be a family spokesperson after the funeral. Doesn't that arouse the question?
It does. It does. Everything, man. Everything. If you look at the way everything was done, it looks a well-executed plan. A well-executed plan. When they're in the plane there, do you see them taking pictures? You see them taking a picture, eh? You see? You have seen that picture, eh? You have seen that picture?
Yes.
Edgar Lungu and BA-ESTHER and MAKEBI ZULU, okay? Just the three of them.
Yes.
Then when they arrive in South Africa, again, there is a picture that is taken outside like they are waiting for a vehicle, okay?
Yes.
And then,
now
look at MAKEBI ZULU's story. MAKEBI ZULU coordinates the story nicely. We moved by economy, okay? And he produces a picture. You see? Like he knew that at one point I will have to refer to this picture. Okay? Then down he says, we went by Uber. We went by Uber. And a picture is produced of them waiting for a vehicle. You see? So this story looks very well orchestrated. Well orchestrated.
It appears very suspicious. It appears very, very, very suspicious. And any critical person can see that somebody who is going for medical attention cannot carry a lawyer. Who turns out to be a spokesperson in this case.
For what? Why was MAKEBI ZULU part of the entourage? Why? Why? A lawyer, why? And MAKEBI ZULU turns out to be the spokesperson. MAKEBI ZULU today turns out to be a presidential candidate.
No. Okay, good night.
Good night, my brother. Good night. Hello? 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 That line is bad. That line is bad. No, my guys, if you go through everything, tafile panga sensi fi. Tafile panga sensi. Hello? Tafirepanga sensi. Tafirepanga sensi. What is behind? What is behind all this nonsense? MAKEBI ZULU need to tell us. He needs to tell us. He needs to tell us, MAKEBI ZULU. MAKEBI ZULU must tell us. By UPND, stop sleeping. Hello?
Hello, Wachiruke wetu.
Empire. Please speak through the phone. Akula
Yes.
ni phone. We know. We won't hear a loud speaker or ama headset. Landen fair direct mu phone.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you, my brother. Empire, inewa chufyecho ndefo okulanda kuchakutila. Balanda chichiwe machanda timumembe minine atalushana neshikalile. MAKEBI nabesa babaleke fye kufine bebe kata yo. Bantu natuishi bati fyonse fintu finno okusokoloka ndaka lino mbaline. Be muterentesha kumuterentesha keneshe tumone agenda na wakwete yakwe. Ero fika isokolo fyonse ifi alenga kwe bati bakose kumutimange ifi ukusakana okushika abali ba 60 president wa kino kyalo. Takwa bako nangula mulukuwa na mukwato obwafya okusunga ekitumbi efe basunga ekitumbi abantu iyo. Ero nshitachi mukwena ali mfano obulanda kuli ba ECL abakwata bana lumebo abana senge wabo tubasunishe fya musango oyu ukukonkanya po iyo. Lero tulero ombolso wakwalesa kwe bati ba president bakainde HICHILEMA lesabe kato mupashi kabira batungula bapere wisdom ikalamba na ba advisor bakainde bonse bera wonfena my emotion apatu Africa iyo. Fionse fintu finno kusokoloka according to the will of God. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hello? That line is bad. That line is bad. I like the previous caller's submission. Hello? Hello?
Hello, I've been quiet. Good evening, or is it good afternoon?
Yes. Good evening.
All your time zone. Hello.
Hello. Yes, please. We can hear you.
Oh, okay. You never I didn't quite.
Empire.
Yeah. Start with, I want to recommend you for the good work that you're doing, Bachirufia, in terms of communication and spreading the word to the world. I think what type of a concern or a comment? You need to so many times. I wanted to find out concerning ukushika kwa abafiasha abatushire ba Galungu. The bone of contention, as much as we are all aware, is that the ruling president should not attend the funeral. Anywhere where it's recorded that he had insisted, or where he has uttered the word to say that, okay, whether you like it or not, I'm going to be there. Okay? And then secondly, what happens if that signature, it happens and the president actually decides not to be in attendance, or actually decide to stay away from the country? What will happen to the people that are claiming that the reason that they are not actually valid is the fact that he wants to be in attendance?
Sorry, I didn't get your first question. I didn't get your first question. You are saying, is it written that, I didn't get your question. Please just repeat that.
It was not even a question. Okay, it's a concern. Okay, like I've heard that the bone of contention as to why the former president has not been buried is because the current president is purported to be in attendance, right? So for that reason, they have halted. They have said, no, we're not going to bury. So the thing that has really been like pestering me is there any communication that has been there from the president, the current president, when he's saying that I will be there whether you like it or not?
Well, it is not that he has communicated, but it is it is the norm. It is a norm. It is by default. It is by default. Yeah, it is by default. So, there is no communication, but the secretary to the cabinet actually did also pronounce himself that the president will be part of the funeral. And the thing is that it is the norm. It is like munganda mumie no mwaikala. Mwalikwata vamdala even vanganda. Ilo kwa ifilifionze vya chitika. I mean, you expect he is the one by default. By default, is the one that has to lead. You see? Now, somebody comes up to say, no. Ishimila nduta shabere pampanga na pamienu unless vamdala wakafumemu. I mean, it can't just work. It can't just work. But beyond that, these people seem to have schemed something. They are up to something. Yeah, and that is my concern.
Okay, so now my other comment would be like, obviously, Bakateka Narena, in his human capacity, but because I'm a feeling right.
Of course.
Suppose he's actually not going to be around, he's going to choose to like delegate. What are those people now going to say?
Yeah.
You know?
Then they'll turn around, no, the president, whatever. Yeah. No, I get your point. Thank you, my sister. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Yes, Batari.
Yes, sir.
Empire. Chibe machilando kuchila. Ukusende chinsenda kunkoko kuna kilila. Edio efyo baishiraba makebi kuno twala tumona bonse kyala abapalwangala kachiyetie. Bebesha no kubeka tamoyo bekeni fo beshire tumone fyo bakonkele. Edio ndero mba kutira na ma advisors baba president wesu bakainde chilema be bakita advise wrongly echo kubasalikira kofyo kutira bakwata omutima wa calmness. Edio nga twete nachubekera pona kabiri kutira.
Awe umfweni bashikuru bantu. Bashikuru bantu, you have expressed this, we have heard, and we have different views. For us, for me, MAKEBI ZULU, what he did, what he said, it must be questioned. MAKEBI ZULU said the Edgar Lungu story. That Edgar Lungu story must be told. We must hear it. So we have different views. We have heard your point. Thank you very much. I mean, to say no, Mikatamo MAKEBI ZULU, I mean, that's up to, but from my point of view, there are statements which were made of which a government, any government would be interested. Any government would be interested. Any government. Those statements which MAKEBI ZULU made cannot be ignored. Hello? Yeah.
Hello, you can hear me now?
I can hear you better now. Otherwise, your line was very bad.
No, it's network, I think.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, so let me go quickly to my contribution. I was saying that, you know, Mr. Tayali, if you encourage these people to keep on doing wrong things, you are not helping them at all. Because if what the opposition leaders that time, when they were in opposition by UPND, if what they used to accuse Balungu, if Balungu was like what you are telling them now, like the way they are, do you think he was going to spare them? There was a time where he lied against Balungu, that he had the information that they want to kill Bakainde HICHILEMA and they want to use gas, something like that. But did you see Balungu arresting Bamwetwa?
And where is Balungu today? He didn't arrest him, but where is Balungu today? Where is what happened?
No, listen, guys, I'm still talking.
No, let me tell you. We can converse.
Forget about whatever happened. Me, I want to contribute to what I want to contribute.
Vela, let me tell you. I speak bluntly. I don't take sides. But Edgar Lungu, some of the nonsense that he tolerated, that's why he was kicked out of power. And even by UPND, if they are going to go the route to say no, Edgar Lungu was
there was for a good reason.
Which good reason? Now, at the end of the day, where are they? Where are they?
Okay, give me a chance. Let me explain so that you can know my points. Give me a chance. Don't rush.
Okay, go ahead.
What I'm trying to say is, if by Edgar Lungu, it was like this government, and to be honest with you, the whole world they are watching. So if you love them, tell them to do what is right. Because MAKEBI ZULU has no case.
Zambia is a sovereign state.
MAKEBI ZULU, let me talk. But MAKEBI ZULU has no case. So why should they arrest him? For what? Those were the wishes for ECL.
He has many
Let
cases.
them go and arrest the HICHITUMBI. Let them go and arrest the HICHITUMBI because it was the wishes for ECL, not the wishes for MAKEBI ZULU.
We want the proof.
You see?
We want the proof.
Bakainde HICHILEMA himself, Bakainde HICHILEMA told the nation that he was the first person to know that Walungu is dead. So which proof do you want? Even yourself, you posted the certificate for ECL. Which proof do you want?
No, the proof that Edgar Lungu said.
He lied against Walungu that he want to hide into cyber.
We want the proof that Edgar Lungu said, I don't want Hakainde HICHILEMA.
You will not see that proof.
We want
you will not see that proof
until
when the right time comes. The right time is coming, and that proof will...
Hello? Hello?
It has been a long time.
Indeed.
I just want to tell you, if you really love Mr. HICHILEMA, tell him to stay away from MAKEBI, including yourself. Please, MAKEBI's country is Zambia, and it's not a crime for him to do his job. He's not the one who left the words that Mr. HICHILEMA will not be part of my funeral, whatever.
Do you have the proof? Do you have the proof yourself?
I have the proof, yes. I have the proof for myself because when he realized that he has been injected the poison in the hospital.
He has been injected with poison.
Of course, it has been on the public. Please, stay away from MAKEBI
he has been injected with poison. This is the lie that they have been peddling. This is the propaganda that they have been peddling. And it doesn't matter which country. There is no country that can accept such nonsense. That a government injected a former head of state with poison. Which government can accept that nonsense? Eh? Which government? Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good evening.
Yes, hi.
Yes.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Sir, I just wanna find out why you are outside country and you are supporting the current government, because you are supposed to be on the ground. And if it's really if you're supporting them, why are you outside? Why you are a refugee in another country? I just want to know that. And why do you want MAKEBI to be like arrested or something? Why?
Okay, so wait a minute. So let's talk about my refugee status. I'm sure you are coming from a family, isn't it? Hello? 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 I need this lady. Hello? Did she cut the line? Okay. I'll come back. I'll talk about that. Hello?
President Tayali, good evening.
Good evening.
Eric on the line. I'm sorry, I haven't really followed the proceedings properly. What are we discussing tonight?
How do you call without knowing what we're discussing? Hello? Hello?
Yes, Tayali, Orishan.
Bueno.
You were just because we are now MAKEBI doesn't mean that if we don't land what
Ufwa. Ishile mwata awe ulifia afeki tamuankwani sherero. Ishile mwata fi. MAKEBI Zulu nakachinda. Nabambia washala. Mwalimisha propaganda to say Edgar Lungu has died because Hakainde HICHILEMA was stopping him from going for medicals. Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Get up Z.
Yes, sir. I'm following your program very well. I, for one, am a person that has spoken on so many things that are going on in Zambia. But with regards to the MAKEBI Zulu issue, I've told people this privately, and I've said it briefly publicly, to say in as much as people have their rights to stand, to show their interest in presidency, for MAKEBI Zulu, personally, I feel it is not the right time. Because many Zambians are still mourning Dr. Edgar Lungu. I know he's a family representative and a lawyer, but for the fact that we have not yet buried Dr. Edgar Lungu, I feel like we have been used to sympathize, and then at the end of the day, we've been ditched. I don't even understand what's going on. How come MAKEBI Zulu is in Zambia, he wants to stand, he's come to pay for his ambitions, whilst the widow is in South Africa with the family? If the South African courts and the international media were to know about this, would they look at Zambians to say, hang on a minute, was this the intention to be popular during this period? I've said this several times. MAKEBI Zulu should stay away for now. It's for his own protection, the protection of the family. I may not agree with maybe some sentiments that you've shared on your page, but we are human beings. Tufile understand ukuchira ati balungu tatulabashika. And today I read a post somewhere, somebody saying when people saw MAKEBI Zulu, they say they've seen Edgar Lungu. Those are fibs, those are lies. When you enter into a race of presidential using manipulation, I personally can never trust you. We are where we are now in Zambia because of manipulation. And the PF, if they're not listening to our advice, that the best candidate is Brian Munduwile, they'll be the ones to blame themselves. We came on social media to cry for many months before we actually had to
put HH in power, they never listened. They are doing the same thing, closing their ears, making us who've advocated for the Edgar Lungu family look foolish. And when we're trying to tell them that this is a wrong move, they'll be all over social media calling us names and insulting us. For the short period that I've been advocating for the family and for people who are facing injustices in Zambia since June 5th, I can tell you that whether anyone likes it or not, HH is obviously planning something on MAKEBI ZULU. So why put him at risk like this? And who's going to stand for him? The Zambian people. I've received numerous calls from elders all over Zambia. And all of them are saying, Kutupango tupua. We waited for the body, it did not arrive. And to hear people come and share on your platform to say, is he the one keeping the body? Well, he is the family advisor. He is the family spokesperson. So anything to do with the impasse in South Africa, he should be in South Africa like Wakabesha. I think he's still in South Africa. If you had intentions of standing, why didn't you ensure maybe, this government buries ECL and then we move on? Or why didn't you withdraw yourself from being a family representative? But you dragged us along all this while. And we're supposed to clap for you that you've arrived in Zambia to stand as president, or the savior has come. The one that will take over HH. Are you kidding me? To beat HH, you need a stronger candidate. One with no skeletons, especially with regards to the impasse in South Africa. I love MAKEBI ZULU very well. He's a brother to me. But whoever is advising him, never mulufia.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
You have come back. You want me to respond to your question, eh? Yes, I wanted to have
I wanna
you asked me
I wanna find out about your
why I am out here.
I asked about
Yes, I remember your question.
I also had and there's a lady that is just from dropping right now, and I also want to find what is wrong with MAKEBI ZULU standing as a president. That's another question that I want to ask. Why is it that and why is the opposition endorsing the opposition like Vabran Munduvile? How can an opposition select Vabran Munduvile? Like it's just not making sense for me, because I feel like everybody's just working with the current government, and why is it like that? Okay,
my dear, listen now. Let me respond. Number one, you asked me, how come why are you out, and how come you are supporting the current government? Now, I would ask you a question. Where you have a family, where you are coming from, isn't it? Yeah. And with your family members, haven't you had any situation where you have differed, you have quarreled with your family members?
Well, I've heard obviously, but
we you could add
so
exactly.
If listen, with them, why not come back?
Yeah, listen. You could have differences. You could have differences with your brother, even with your parents. But that does not mean that you will accept any nonsense that will be thrown at your parents. You can't just say, no, because I quarreled with my brother. Whatever nonsense you should accept. No.
No, sir. I think let's just say that you are working for them. You probably maybe they're giving you some money or something, because there is no way.
Now listen.
Family.
Listen. You have got a very nice voice, and I want to assume that voice is so soft and nice because it has got some reason in you. So what you are saying, you are working for them because of money and whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, so come and campaign.
Now, right. Listen. Now, do you want me to talk? Do you want me to talk, or you want just to be talking alone? Eh?
Yeah, please. Okay. No.
I mean, you're supposed to listen as well. You don't just talk. Listen and listen to what the other person is saying. I've allowed you to call the second time because I thought you are reasonable. I can interact with you. So, I'm telling you, I've got my issues with the UPND government. But those issues should not make me allow any nonsense. When I hear people are saying, accusing the UPND to say they have killed Edgar Lungu, just because I've got issues with them, I should agree. Yeah. No, I don't operate like that. My issues are separate.
Nobody is accusing the UPND of killing.
If you haven't heard. Ina have heard. Ina don't talk from without. Didn't you hear Nakachinda?
The issue is about the body.
I mean, we have heard these things. It's not that we are making allegations. Even somebody here on this program called when he was injected. Where did that come from? So how can you come here and say no? No one is accusing them. I mean, Nakachinda was on video. Hello, still a smartphone. Hello, watch the smartphone, because if you have had a smartphone, you would have known about these things. Hello?
President Tayali, I'm back. Now
we're not back,
very much updated with the topic.
No. I don't want. I want people. There are many people who are calling, so I want to accommodate many other people. Hello.
Good evening, President Tayali.
Good evening.
Yes, I would like to also to contribute.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think I'll start with this way. I think we all remember that President Lungu was due to return to Zambia on the 28th May 2025.
Are you using headsets? You are not.
No.
But not even on loud.
No. Okay. I think maybe because I'm.
Yeah.
Right now. Okay. I've removed it.
Yes. It will be clearer, better. Please go ahead.
So, yes. So, President Lungu was due to return to Zambia on 28th of May 2025, as announced by the party.
Yes.
That is Secretary General, Rafael Nakachinda. Now, a week later, that is when that announcement, just from nowhere, Edgar Lungu has died. Now, according to Nakachinda, which that video is there anyway, those that watched the Sabic interview that he held in South Africa, he mentioned to say Edgar Lungu was cleared by the hospital that was treating him and was due to return on the 28th. But however, another hospital, not the hospital that was treating him, but another hospital called him for that operation, for that operation. And that is how that operation, did not, go well, and eventually died out of that. You see, now, just that point, for me, that is where things are not clear, and I concur with you when you say MAKEBI ZULU and Rafael Nakachinda. I think the government must take interest. These are people of interest. They must question them so that we know exactly, the country can be informed of really what transpired and how did Lungu die when they had the area announced that he was due to return on the 28th of May to Osaka. And they activated their party structure to mobilize people to go and receive him at the airport. You see, so in all essence, this death, it was something that they wanted a reaction countrywide, just like you mentioned, to ensure that they seized power from
President Hakainde Hichilema. It's as simple and straightforward.
Yes, and you know, if you look at the way they choreograph,
say it from that angle. And then for MAKEBI Zulu, honestly, if he has any morals and the conscience on him, and if he's a patriotic Zambian, I don't think him, aspiring to even become a candidate for presidency for 2026 is good for him. He's not in good standing as of now. How can he leave the board of ECL in South Africa in the mortuary? Honestly, let's be real people. He can't leave his CEO, if his CEO is dead, he's in the mortuary 5 months. The spokesperson, the so-called spokesperson, even lives there. He comes to Zambia to start campaigning for the same position of his boss that he was sitting on behalf. It is moral. It is very moral. Unless there is something, otherwise, that is what I wanted to contribute.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Tai?
Yes, sir.
All right. Are you are so live, isn't it?
Yes, I'm live, yes.
All right. Okay, look, MAKEBI Zulu will not be arrested at the moment. Yeah, because, arresting MAKEBI Zulu will mean that now they have to re-strategize again. There is an ultimate way in which MAKEBI Zulu will be dealt with properly. Currently, the focus is somewhere else. Because one thing should realize is that the government is not really blind to what is happening or what have happened to Mr. Lungu. The government is fully aware of what is happening. First of all, you should also understand that the government of the Republic of South Africa also is very, very, very annoyed with the Lungu family.
Okay.
They are not happy at all. And currently there is a collaboration between the Zambian government and the South African government on how Lungu died, where he is, and so. That's why the government had to go to court to stop that sham of a burial where they wanted to bury an empty coffin. That is why there was overwhelming intelligence that actually that was the casket was empty. There was actually nothing in there.
Is it?
That is why the government there, yes, that's why the government actually allowed the Zambian government to go to court and to stop that. There are a lot of things happened, and I'm telling all these people are supporting Walungu. When everything will be open, they will be very disappointed, I'm telling you. And it's not too far away from now. Some of us will deal with those issues. But I can't say them now because everybody's listening. I'm telling you, there will be huge embarrassment for those for those who are supporting the Walungu family. And it will be just before elections.
My brother, I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are, but I think you know what you are talking about. I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that. So,
very much. The real drama will be just before elections, and everything out now everything will be uncovered. I'm telling you, people will be very disappointed. Don't take the government for being docile. They know exactly. There is everything which MAKEBI Zulu knows. The government knows. There is nothing that he knows that they don't know. That's why they're only looking at them. As for all these things they're coming out with, the don't say whatever, that one is people don't understand that to win an election like the way Tose wants to do is that you have to infiltrate the ruling party.
Yes.
And gather intelligence.
Yes.
You also have to infiltrate the government to gather intelligence.
Yes.
I'm telling you, the UPND was very good on that. Even in 2016, when the UPND lost, they had already infiltrated the ECZ and had people who worked for them. You remember the issue of commissioners who were collaborating with the UPND. They had even infiltrated the police. That's why there were people like Remy Kajova and Fanny Sesiandenge working with the government. These guys have got nothing, they haven't done anything of that. There is absolute. These guys, they're just busy just on media and all that. Otherwise, practically, them know what they are doing. Absolutely no one. They are just there, Vuvuzari. I hope they could go to people like Winter Kawimba and people like what was this man who was the man, Emmanuel Chenda. If they go there and ask how they muscled that power from MMD, I think they will be better advised. This thing they are doing is just basically child's play. There's nothing happening here.
Thank you very much, my brother. So we were waiting for that blow up of what is really going on, because it's not making sense, my brother. It's not making sense
at all. It's not. It's not making sense. And let me tell you, there's more to that. And if not careful, I'm feeling pity for my BA-ESTHER Lungu. She might even be arrested.
Right?
Even there in South Africa.
Even there in South Africa.
Yes. Very much, very much, considering information like that, she can even be arrested. She will have nowhere to run to.
I would like to see that happen. I would like to see that happen. So thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. That's some good news, eh? That's some good news. I trust that voice. Hey, let's see what happens. Hello? Emquire. Bueno, Bwanji.
Yes, Mr. Tayali, following your program, just one thing for me, I think it will be, I don't know if it will be an advice to you, I don't know. But to be honest with you,
why if my advice now? What advice? Hello?
Mr. President, good evening.
Good evening. I don't want my advice. Me, I want money. If you want anything that I want, give me money, not to want to pay my advice. Allah, have I come to solicit for advice? Take answering, Pano.
Mr. President, we are so grateful with your program.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have been a blessing to many of us. I just wanted to add something that made the PF to be moved out of the government is arrogance. And unfortunately, they still have that arrogance in them, even if they are in opposition. And that is the same thing that will not make them to come back in power. And they should work on their arrogance. That is something that really disturbed us, and that is something that is really disturbing us. Otherwise, MAKEBI Zulu needs to be jailed for what he said and in Nakaching. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hello?
Mabombe ni watari.
Mkwa mabombe.
Awe, mamba fewe no wena. Mkwa. So now, we do to akwata. Bari karapanshi na MAKEBI Zulu. No kubashita allow ukusam kupiana barume babo utabarasheka. Kaviye ule okemini president kuzamba. What an embarrassment it is. You know what, me, I don't agree with Baliji Mutambo most of the time, the things she said. But she had a very good point when she caught. MAKEBI Zulu cannot stand as a president at the moment. Him being as the family spokesperson as he claims, the one who in front guiding that board not to come to Zambia. And now he's in front to say, I want to stand as the president in Zambia. That's nonsense. Tafilipanga sensi. I'll come to that I'll come back to that lady who called chat why you are there as a refugee. You gave her, I think a number of times that she should ask you some questions. She never gave you a chance to explain to her. Well, my sister, if you are listening, let me tell you something. It is in record. Vanakachinda was in South Africa. And he was very clear in his words. UPND government has poisoned Bahed Gashagwarungu. They have killed him. There was a lady who called and he was like, Banamfaka injection, they injected him.
Exactly.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah. So I'm calling because I have a feeling MAKEBI came back to Zambia. So he could be like he said, if he said he wanted to run, I mean, he's there to run and everything. And so that the president can arrest him. So they can use something, you know what I mean, against the government. Maybe incite, like incite violence and stuff like that. Don't you think that's why he came back? Yeah. I don't think he's really serious about running. I just think he came over there to Zambia to cause trouble for the government.
No, you know what?
Then when they arrest him,
then
I want to bambe kwanda, oh, you see what they've done. Then I want to bafurwe, you know what I mean?
Did you hear what? There is somebody that spoke to. There is somebody that called in to say government knows much more about this whole issue. Did you follow that person?
No, I don't.
Yeah, there is somebody that called in, and I'm fortified by what he said. Basically, what he said is that government has got information, intelligence information about everything that is going on, and they will act at the right time. So, and he said that what MAKEBI Zulu knows, government knows, and at the end of the day, all these guys might be arrested, even those who are in South Africa, including BA-ESTHER, might be arrested. I think I am fortified by that, because surely the way government is operating, I was getting surprised. But now, with what that guy has said, I strongly believe that government know.
Well, that guy, that guy must have. He must know something.
He knows something, definitely. Because you cannot just come and say.
Can I ask? Right. Can I ask one more question?
Yes.
So have they chosen him as the leader for PF? What's going on? Because I thought it was Brad Mundubile now. And now it's MAKEBI, or is there like a process? Not yet.
They haven't. There are a number of candidates. And they are supposed to choose among those candidates. But
so just because it says he's running does not mean that he's been chosen.
No, it's not automatic. He's contesting against the other members of other.
Or like others like the Brian Mondovides and stuff.
Yes. So
I don't think he'll be the leader.
Yes, there are 10 of them. There are 10 of them.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah. No, thanks very much, my sister.
Okay, thanks.
Hello?
Watari mwibwanji.
Bwana bwanji.
Tile bwino. Watari ndiye kunkaya wantifuko. Veve vezomvera chifukushi pane muzo wakambirako chatai.
Exactly.
Manje lero zavanyera vamboka boti tayari ni mbuzi tayari ni chani. Ndeja ndakambe wakateka kutumbo. Haikona. Manje le nifunza wa tayari. Aba bantu aba.
Hello?
My brother.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, thank you. I appreciate it, but each time I call, the diaspora people, they will get my words that I said no, they are cocktails of fools. My point here is, I think some of these people, they don't mean well. And it's lack of seriousness. I'll talk of the MAKEBIs and the rest, the HICHITUMBI party. If they were serious, they want to do one thing at a time. The problem that they have, they want to do things to remove the church. No, they should do it for Zambia. And they are not the right people again to do it for the mother Zambia. Because what they have is vengeance.
Yes, 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 indeed.
It's just vengeance. There is no leadership. If they want to bring confusion, which people are they going to lead then? Because that's leadership. It's more like you want a seat, and the same seat you are breaking all the legs of that chair. Where are you going to sit? It's lack of leadership. So let them put themselves together, like you always put it, that it's a cocktail. They're just making a cocktail. That will make them drunk. They'll get drunk on themselves in their team.
Yeah. No, thanks, my brother.
When they are done, confusion again. So don't worry about these people. When they get this cocktail of fools, they'll get drunk and then they'll start fighting among themselves.
Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Patari.
Emkwe.
Sorry, kachi kutoka. Manje nezofunza hii. Mushe kuli bantu bamene bamapianika muntu kaliposhika. Because manje netambo dabo tuambogora kampena bafuna baende convention basi achitumbi bakaliposhika. Manze bazapya na bwanji muntu amene akali mochari. Abantu babwere South Africa bakalite chitumbi babwere tishike kuno. Then baende convention.
Ziko mamdala, ziko.
Zambo fichitiramo tabi.
Ziko.
Nzebu zambo.
Hello?
Yes, Watali, Machoma.
Bwina, Machoma Bwanji.
To contribute also. I've been trying to reach you, and finally at least I managed to go through. Okay. This is my contribution based on what is happening in the country. How can you the land is too bad? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Charlie? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, what I'm going to say is this thing. What MAKEBI Zulu did in South Africa was very bad. Because what they did, they're not just embarrassing HH, they're embarrassing the whole country. By not burying ECL, it was so bad. Some of the countries which is around us, they are looking at us like we don't have leaders in our country. And I think MAKEBI Zulu need to be questioned by the government. Why did he do that? He has to be asked a question because he owes us an explanation. We need to know as a Zambian why MAKEBI Zulu, they failed to bring the body of ECL in Zambia. And I think that's my contribution. Thank you so much, Mr. Tayali.
Thank you. Hello? Yes, sir.
President, Machoma Bunch.
Bueno, Machoma.
Bueno. Ya, President, ifuna kama uchepa ng'ombe. Imwe, maprogramu ziyano yote tima mbera koti muma kamba chunga. Ndima wantawele mumangana ma information. Na mwakamba voice yane wama mbera wa president wa mbera kuchimusha. All Zambians
Mama mberera problem. So chamene nga pempe chabe kulimwe. Kubati mutikambire kuli government. Government bazayite tempa ili yose kuli MAKEBI ZULU. Because MAKEBI ZULU sanabwere chape abwera mutenga attention kuli kumazambia robot. So that if tuone kuipa pali chechi. If tufuna kuvota next year, so that tikaone pamene zakashitika after 2026 chitumbi kudashika oloiza bazayembekeza 2031. So vasamugwire viri vose vamusiye, because I'm choosing as a spokesperson wa Malino ni trustee wao manga angasebwa chitumbi kudakwera kuno. So pali plani ikulu manini. Yeah, ndivyo zifuna kama kuchabe wa president.
Zikomo. Hello? Hello?